Hi guys, so for today's reading we are going to be looking into why this person you're dealing with may be behaving this way. And just to throw this out there, I am here to lead people to understanding, forgiving, and healing, and so I'm not just going to be demonizing these people and telling you that they're evil, because there's not very many people that are actually inherently evil on this earth, and most are just people that are hurting people. So if you're looking for that kind of reading, go find a different reader, because that's not what I'm here to do. And so, anyway, we have 3 piles today. 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. And if you guys enjoy this reading, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. And I really hope you guys do enjoy this reading. That is a great way to be able to give back energetically for the energetic healing session I'm giving to you here today. And I really appreciate everybody who has been doing that. It has really been helping my channel to grow, and it's been helping to spread these messages to so many other people who are finding solace and peace in them. So thank you guys for doing that. Another great way to help out would be to donate to my channel. And you can find my Cash App, PayPal, and Amazon wishlist all in the description box below. Remember that it is always a good thing to take care of your spiritual leaders as well as expecting them to take care of you. And I really appreciate anybody who has been doing that as well. And I also really appreciate anybody who has been leaving timestamps down there, because it really does help me out. So thank you for that. And let's get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, why is this person behaving the way that they are behaving? This person could be feeling very cold-hearted. They could be behaving in a very cold-hearted way. They could be behaving frosty, like frosty. Maybe somebody forgot somebody's birthday. I'm kind of... There could definitely be somebody who forgot somebody's birthday. We have RP Remington Mag 6.5 millimeters. This person could feel like they need to protect themselves, or they need to protect their family as well. This person could feel like things are being opened up and exposed that they're uncomfortable with as well. Things that may have been hidden in the background might be coming out and coming to light. This person is possibly feeling like there is a very big distance or large gap that they're trying to journey across, and they could feel like they need some form of protection. They could feel like they need to defend themselves, they need to protect themselves, like they are headed into dangerous waters by opening up and expressing what's truly inside of their heart. By facing the hurt or pain or hardship that they have gone through, they might feel like they are going into dangerous waters that they may not be able to escape from. I feel like they feel that if they open their heart chakra, they will drown in it. I was actually talking to somebody recently that was talking about how she went to therapy a couple sessions, and the therapist told her she needed to open up her heart, and she opened up her heart a little bit that day, and she had a heart attack that night. So now she's really not so excited about opening up the heart. This person could be having a very strong desire to keep their heart closed because they feel like it's dangerous in some sort of way to open their heart, or it could even hurt them or their family to open their heart. Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpio, passionate, Virgo, practical, and Cancer. This person could be feeling like they're in protection mode. They may feel like they're being targeted in the background, or that things are being hidden from them. They could really be feeling like the people around them are very practical, logical, grounded, down to earth, a plan for everything and everything in its place, and they feel like maybe they would be out of place if they expressed their truth. This person could feel like they're on the spot a lot, and maybe that their emotions are perceived as a weakness. They could also be hiding their psychic abilities as well, feeling like people might attack them or lash out at them for having these abilities or skills or believing in them. P, Z, K, P, PCP just came to mind. This person could even use drugs possibly to cover who they are. A, Z, or to feel safe in expressing themselves. Zap, Pap, M, Map, Pam, I, Y, Z, N, Nan, Nanny, Man, Nam, W. Some of them could have even been war veterans. W, D, Z, or they feel like they've been through war emotionally, and so they have PTSD. Whoever this person is, they have PTSD in some form or shape, and they have a hard time expressing their emotions or being fully present at times, or not feeling like people are out to get them or hurt them. DSD, Z, S, X, LSD is coming to mind too. J, Z. They could feel very paranoid a lot of the times. L, U, Lucy. R, L, G, gurgle. Q, C, D, cow. B, bulb. S, Y, bulbous. Z, K, J, Jack. C, pack. Past lives. Maybe they could remember some things from past lives, especially if it comes to like spirituality and revealing those aspects of themselves. If they had a past life where they were demonized or, say, burned at the stake, that could be affecting things. This person really feels like if they express who they truly are, they are going to be the target for a lot of people. Sack. There could be something in the past that had happened where they need to admit their responsibility for it, but they're not going to because they feel like they will be attacked or demonized or villainized. JJ. Some people have a really hard time taking responsibility for the actions they've done because, like I said at the beginning of this video, everybody just wants to call everybody evil and horrible and awful and cruel for being who they are, and really they were hurt people hurting people. Shirley. They may have had a very Shirley attitude, like a very harsh attitude. Attitude issues in general. Pan, Peter Pan syndrome. Some of them could have been really stuck in this child energy with everybody taking care of them and not stepping up to the plate in the ways that they should have been. Pain. Sane. They don't want to be seen as insane. They want to continue to be being seen as sane. So that could be part of the reason that they are behaving the way that they are as well, is they don't want people to see them as crazy. You should check out my poem, Call Me Crazy, and think about this person. Send them that healing energy while you're watching it. Curl, curls, curly, curly. Larry, Moe, and Curly is coming to mind, but there's another Curly that was coming to mind, and I can't think of what movie that was, but anyway. Apparently, I wasn't meant to. If you know, you know, and if you don't, you don't. Dag, dagger, Dagwood. Dan. Imposter syndrome. Some of these people could be dealing with imposter syndrome, and I say that because there's been this thing coming up recently called Dan versus Dan, or they could have been dealing with somebody that was trying to steal their identity, or somebody who was trying to be them, or they could have even been trying to be you because they wanted to be seen in a higher light than what they felt like they actually were. January. July. May. Subway. Subway, have it your way. This person could like Subway a lot. This person could eat a lot of sandwiches. They could, they want everything their way, and they have a hard time dealing with things that are not intended to be their way. Lingering. There's some stuff lingering. Burly. Maybe they dealt with some abuse physically. too. Some of these people could definitely have dealt with some abuse physically. DID is here as well, dissociative identity disorder. This person could definitely be having some issues with their own identity, knowing who they are, being who they are, feeling safe as themselves. Jackie. And now I'm thinking of Roseanne when Jackie was beat up by the guy that she was with. Don't overthink everything, or don't overthink, everything will be okay. Tell anxiety to take a hike. My mind is always on you, even if I don't show it. So this person is really having a hard time expressing their emotions, letting you in on how what they're thinking, how they're feeling. This person may spend a lot of time overthinking, and they may just have a lot going on within them, and it may not have so much to do with you. You are growing energetically. Remember to rest as you grow. Sometimes it is a very long, drawn-out process, but the bright side is that you knew and you got to say more than most. Mind over matter. Don't worry if things don't look perfect. It's right on schedule. So this person could also be dealing with a death of somebody that they loved very much, and they could be dealing with the pain, hurt, and hardship of going through that. And they may need some reminders of some of the good portions of that, like the fact that they may have known beforehand and got to say something where other people do not get that chance. Or, you know, you can always find a silver lining in that. So if you can find a silver lining in it, then let them know this. And they might get a little angry at first, but trust me, it will help in the long run. Don't worry if things don't look perfect. It's right on schedule. Everything's working out the way that it's supposed to work out. It's mind over matter. Try not to allow your mind to run away with you and to turn the situation into something bigger than what it is. We have the elk and we have the hummingbird. The elk always reminds me of kind of the King of Pentacles, but it also reminds me of like this stable, strong, solid life partner type of energy. I feel like you bring a lot of happiness and joy to this person's world, a lot of positive vibes, a lot of beauty, peace, love, wonder. This person is just a very down-to-earth, grounded, stable person that does not like to really show any of that kind of energy because they have a hard time accepting it in themselves, and they feel like other people would either make fun of them for it, take advantage of them for it, find them to be naive for it, something along those lines. But this person really is a very honest person. They may not tell you everything, but when they do tell you something, they are very honest. They're very grounded as well. Or I feel like maybe you are the very grounded one, and this person feels a little nervous around that energy because they feel like they are so up in the air all the time. That could be it as well. Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Emperor, life partner energy. What am I? Yeah. And the High Priestess. So, deep down, you know what's going on here. Listen to your higher self. Listen to the signs, the synchronicities, and the messages that you are receiving. Connect to your higher self. Connect to your emotions while remaining grounded. Show this person how to do this. Lead the way for this person. I feel like you do lead the way for this person. This person looks at you and they're very inspired by you to live life, to enjoy life, to celebrate everything that's in their life. This person may work a lot. They may spend a lot of time on work. They may have a lot of their energy going that way. They may have a lot of different things going on in their work life all the time. And this may actually distract them from some of the more joyful moments in life. This person, I feel like, also may be behaving the way that they are because they may want a new beginning with you. This person may have had to find balance and harmony in their emotions, and they may have had to find self-love because it wasn't something they came by naturally. This is something that they have had to work hard for, and you inspired them to find this love for themselves and to really believe in themselves, to really trust in themselves as well, to feel very grounded. This person is really working hard to gain stability in their thoughts and in their mind because they may overthink a lot of things. And you may actually be mirroring this energy, and you may be working very hard not to overthink things as well. I feel like this person may want to propose to you. They may want to have a lifelong partnership with you. They may definitely want to have a family with you as well. They feel like you are their best friend, the best friend that they've ever had in their life, and really They want to protect you at all costs. And so some of the ways that they may be acting and behaving may be because they want to protect you. They may be coming off a little bit controlling or a little bit possessive or a little bit like they're trying to make your decisions for you. What you need to do is you need to set your boundaries in place, and then you need to show them that you are perfectly capable of making your own decisions and still being safe at the end of the day. Because some people really don't get that until you show them that. And this person may have a hard time believing anyone's safe because they have a hard time believing that they're safe themselves. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys had to say about it, whether or not it resonated with you, what you might be going through, who this person might be, what your relationship with them might be, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. I'll make a man out of you just came to mind because I was thinking about how this lucky cricket was reminding me of Mulan. So this person could really feel like they have to behave a certain way based on the sexual identity that they have, based on the labels that society puts on you. Same love is coming to mind now too. That if they, and the part of the song that's coming to the mind is the part where he was talking about how he thought that he was gay in pre-K because he kept his room organized and straight, and he loved to color and draw and things like that. And so this person may feel like other people are going to accuse them of being gay for being a certain way, or of being less than a man, or being less than a woman, or, you know, say a woman who doesn't want to be at home taking care of the babies and cooking meals, and or a man who doesn't want to be out working hard. He wants to be at home taking care of the meals and the babies and a house husband or a work wife, that kind of feeling to it. This person may want to be something that is outside the norm for their gender role, and they have a hard time dealing with that. They are also in this caterpillar stage, just barely figuring out what their passions are, what their desires are, what their wants and needs are. And this person is needing to take some time away from the world to really understand themselves better so that they can transform their life into something that they want to live. This person may be in that beginning stage of the transformation energy where they are really starting to see that a shift needs to take place and trying to figure out just how to make that shift. This person could be just having a hard time dealing with the realities of life and the way that people live it, and the harshness and cruelness that can sometimes come from the people around you. This person may have a hard time facing reality in general, and it's because they don't want to face reality. They want to stay in a fantasy land for a lot of these people. Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Taurus, trustworthy, Scorpio. So yeah, this person is definitely hiding half of who they are because they don't really want to reveal those other aspects of themselves. And some of them could actually be part of the LGBTQ community and unwilling to accept that or show that. They may be denying it, and that it may be coming out in very harsh ways or bad ways or like homophobic ways or things like that. It could also be that they're hiding some sort of other aspect of themselves. Like their emotions and their feminine side, their softer side, their loving side, their emotional side, or if they're a woman, their hard side, their strong side, their, that bull dyke side, that bull dyke side. For a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be something to do with gender roles specifically, but for some of you, it could be other things that they are hiding as well. Parts of themselves that they just don't feel comfortable with or don't feel like that they would be accepted. Like a football player who likes to bake. High School Musical, that song is coming to mind where everybody stick to the status quo and stick to what you know. It's like they are afraid of venturing out into the unknown and being this person that other people have never seen them as before. This person could be very stubborn, very headstrong, very stuck in their ways. They could be somebody who is a people pleaser and who is making all of their decisions to suit everyone else. They could even be very, very, very indecisive or very stubborn about the things that they want to do or the things that they don't want to do. And that's all tied into this. That indecision is very much tied into this. They can't decide what they want to do because they aren't accepting it within their own heart and mind and soul, that this is what they want to do, but it just may not be accepted by everyone around them, and the spotlight may be on them, and they may be seen as this different person, and it's going to be very hard and difficult to deal with. And maybe they had a lot of friends most of their life, and so now they're looking at the prospects of having to face things alone because nobody's going to be on their side, because all these friends are fake friends at this point. Because if this person exposed who they really were, these friends wouldn't even exist anymore. They wouldn't even be there anymore. It could even be something to do with their parents not accepting them, especially a father, D, or a brother, Q, P, W, or E, W, we, wet, wed, W, pew, U, V, P, G. And it could be that this person wants to keep everything PG when life just has a lot more to it than PG level. You really, life has a lot more to it. And it could be parental guidance is the reason why this person is acting this way too. Their parental guidance was a little messed up. G, W, grew up, grown up, H, O. This person could be having a hard time wanting to grow up because they're feeling like the whole world will be miserable once they're an adult, because their parents could have led them to believe that as well. H-O-U-T. And it could be that this person had their prime of their life in their teenage years, and now they're having a hard time dealing with life because they feel like it's all gone downhill since then. Pot, put. Maybe they don't have a pot to piss in, W, or they feel that way. Who, what, when, why. They could be questioning a lot about themselves and the world around them, about who's really in their corner, who's really going to be there at the end of the day. C, U, Ka, F, G, fag. Yeah, see, fag is here. And they could feel like if they express who they truly are, they're going to have a lot of people that are going to be lashing out at them, be really cruel to them and hurtful to them and awful to them. And maybe they have been that way to other people at points in their life, and now they're having to face the same situation, so they know the cruelty that can exist because they were that cruelty in the past, or something along those lines. D, V, E, Dave. F, fade. Fast, each, to each their own. They are learning that to each their own. Everybody has their own different way of doing things and their own different way of being, and that's okay. And some of them could have been somewhat cruel to people in the past for being themselves, and now they're going to have to deal with that same energy coming their way for who they want to be and how they want to express themselves, and that there might be a lot of people around them that just are not going to be okay with it. Pat on the back. This person may even be thinking about reaching out to some of those people, or maybe they have, to apologize for the way that they treated them in the past, because now they're going to have to be going through this themselves. Gag. It's like they're under this gag order and they can't speak or express what they have to say because they just want to cap it all off and hide it away. Your wisdom awakens others to new perspectives. So you have a lot of wisdom within you that could help this situation as well. And this person may even have that too, and they may just be having a hard time right now. You love others unconditionally, but you walk away when it's necessary. You can love from afar. So you may have given this person a lot of wisdom, and then you may have cut them off because of the way that they were behaving. And you have shown them how to do this in their life, how to walk away from those people that are not really their friends, those people that won't really accept them as who they are, and how to love people from afar, and how to really love themselves better, because self-love is love too, and tough love is love too. And you've taught this person a lot of that. You are the star. You could do anything that you dream of. Just keep believing. This person really does believe in you. You have really awakened a lot in them. You have inspired them in so many ways. You shine bright to this person, and you have really exposed a lot within themselves that they are very grateful for, even if they haven't shown it. You are a very positive person, friendly and calming. You are on your way to success. Every obstacle is a stepping stone in the right direction. You could have felt like this situation was one giant obstacle, but this obstacle was something that is helping you to succeed. It helped you to learn more, it helped you to grow more, it helped you understand people better, and it also helped you to be able to learn self-love for yourself better as well, because I feel like a lot of you did not want to walk away from this situation if you had to, because you felt a lot of love for this person, but this person just was not ready to bloom and grow yet. Joy and you showed them the way. Joy and inspiration follow you wherever you go. You light up the world with your passion. You seem like you might be holding back. Others may want to know what you hold inside more than you know. And see, there could have been some mirroring energy here too, where you weren't expressing some of the things you had within you. And you learned from this situation to express more of it. And I feel like this person may even come back and apologize and tell you how much you meant to them and how much you helped them, which will also help you to open up more and express what you have within you more as well. And you may also want to let this person know that they have a lot of things within them that other people may find interesting or inspiring or very wise, and to express themselves more. Know your worth and don't accept less. Have confidence, but also respect. Exactly. Don't be a cocky person who's judgmental and self-righteous. But at the same time, know that you are worthy, you are valuable, and that you should be treated with respect as much as you are treating others with respect. Spider and Buffalo. So you're very strong, grounded, down to earth. You are somebody who really felt like family to this person. You felt like a safe, comfortable place to be and a safe, comfortable person to be around as well. And once again, we're coming into that Taurus energy, because this is reminding me of, even though Taurus is a bull, it was reminding me of this bull down here as well with the big tusks that this buffalo has. This person really is very stubborn in their ways, and you have given them this lightning moment that has really brought a lot of truth to them and revealed a lot that they may not have seen about the way that they were behaving in the past, and how they may have been behaving that way because of certain things within themselves that they were having a hard time with. Yeah, you have really weaved a web of truth around this person, of knowing that they didn't know before. Ace of Swords, Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. So this person is afraid of heartbreak. They're afraid that if they express themselves and open up and be who they truly are with you or with anyone around them, that they are going to be heartbroken because these people are going to walk away. That the giving, loving, generous kindness they have shown people will not be shown back to them if they show who they really are. Some of these people could even have a hard time opening their heart and giving and just being this loving, beautiful person to people, because they feel like they will be seen as stupid or naive, or people are going to take advantage of them, or they will be left out in the cold, or they will be there giving and never receiving in return. That they won't get anything back for expressing their truths as well. They may feel like they need to keep all these things in and to themselves, because nobody's going to give them what they deserve for it, and it's going to be taken from them, or something along those lines. They are really afraid of having their heart broken by the truth coming out, or having their heart broken by people that are not going to give to them in the same way they have given to other people, or they're afraid of giving in general because they're in this state of lack, thinking that if they give, they won't receive too. They also could just be very heartbroken by the truth that they have seen inside themselves, and they're afraid to expose it to the world around them and to let people know what they really did, or how they really behaved, and how they really feel about the way that they behaved in the past. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates with you, what you might be going through, who these people you could be dealing with are, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. I am getting really sick of this plain white table that I am doing my readings on. I don't like it at all. I miss my colors. I miss my artboard, honestly, more than anything else. I miss my artboard. The blankets were nice too, and I liked switching them up once in a while, but I miss my artboard, and this plain white table just ain't doing it for me. So, pile 3. Why is this person behaving the way that they are? For one thing, this person could be communicating with a lot of coldness. It's like daggers in their voice and in the way that they're expressing themselves. I feel like this person held back a lot for a very long time, and now they are not holding anything back. They're finding that happy medium and that balance between not saying anything and saying too much. This person is really clearing out their throat chakra, cleansing and clearing themselves out. The cold never bothered me anyway is the song that is coming to mind. This person is feeling like they're finally able to express who they truly are. And if everybody doesn't like it, they can get the fuck out of their way, because they are done hiding anything. And they don't care if they have to be alone. They'll be alone then. But they're going to express what they're going to express, and you're going to either like it or get away from them. This person could really just be in bitch mode, asshole mode, whatever you want to call it. This person is in that mode of, like it or not, I'm saying it, and too fucking bad for you. And you know what? I do have a fair amount of that myself, but I do take people's feelings into consideration, and I do take respect into consideration, and I try to put it in a respectful manner, unless they disrespect me, and then it's fuck you. But it takes getting there. You don't just start that way. You have to learn that, especially if you were never taught that. And this person could have went from somebody who was everybody's doormat and never said anything to stand up for themselves. They may have even stood up for other people, but they never stood up for themselves. And now they're learning how to do that, and it's going to take a minute to balance that energy out. This person really could have been hiding a lot of who they were behind a mask. And now they are coming out of the closet, really expressing their truth, really shining their true colors. And it's going to take a minute for it to balance out. It really is. You could be a mermaid in a sea full of fish. My daughter told me that at some point. And that's what this tale reminds me of every time now. Fine, don't stand up. I don't want you to stand up anyway. This person could feel like a fish out of water. This person could feel like they are being put in situations that they've never had to face before, and they really don't know how to deal with these situations. This person could also be feeling like they are just so very different from everyone around them, and they are sick of having to fight to defend themselves, sick of having to show people that it's okay to just be themselves, sick of having to deal with people who are so close-minded, small-minded, judgmental, self-righteous. They may be dealing with a lot of very extremely religious people or extremely political people, one way or the other, very severely right-wing or very severely left-wing, or they could be dealing with people that are just very, very stuck in their ways, and they're sick of it. They're sick of it. If you're sick of it. That song is coming to mind. I don't remember any of the rest of the lyrics right at this moment, or who sings the damn song. Maybe Disturbed. I think it's Disturbed. If you're sick of it. Yeah. This person may be listening to a lot of heavy metal right now because they're really getting a lot of that out of their system, like Korn or Marilyn Manson's The Beautiful People is the song that's coming to mind right now. Beautiful People. It's all in the size of your steeple. This person could feel like they have been a pawn in people's games for far too long, and they are sick of being a pawn. They are ready to step up and be the king or queen of their own realm instead of being the fucking pawn in everybody else's kingdom. So yeah, you're dealing with somebody who is sick of being trapped and knocked down and held down and sick of just everybody's shit. They're sick of it. They're sick of being somebody they're not. They're sick of pleasing everybody else. They are sick of doing what everybody else wants them to do and saying what everybody else wants them to say. And they are just ready to explode on everybody and anybody who comes into their sphere. And they may be taking it out on some of the people who are not those people, but they're just upset at all those people. And it's not, don't take it personally. It's not personal. I'm hearing that it is not personal towards you. This person's just having a very hard time coming to some very abrupt realities that they have really not faced for a very long time. Capricorn, Capricorn, Libra, Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, Aquarius, friendly. You are very protected by your ancestors. You're very, very protected by your ancestors. If you had a father who passed away, he is here to say that he is standing behind you. And if not, it's a grandfather or an uncle that is behind you, standing up for you, protecting you spiritually. This person could have dealt with addictions or could be currently dealing with addictions of some sort. For a lot of them, I feel like addictions of workaholicness, or addictions of what is right and what is wrong and what is fair and what is not in this world. And they could be lashing out at everybody around them, thinking that everybody around them is against them because everybody is not as passionate about it as they are. I've dealt with somebody recently online about that. Where she basically was telling me I didn't care about those things, and she couldn't stand that I didn't care about those things because I wasn't wanting to go on the same rabbit hole that she was on. And I was like, you know what? I've already told you that you could put your voice out there on a larger scale where people actually give a shit about it, instead of just ranting and raving on Facebook all the time with nobody around to listen to you, so that you actually feel like you're making a difference and the things that you're discussing are validated. And you didn't want to do that. I do that every day with my life. And I have about 2,000 people who are listening to me on a regular basis because I have chosen to put in the time, effort, and work that it takes to get to that level. So unless you're going to do that, don't be telling me that I don't give a shit simply because I don't want to follow the one that you're doing right now. I have my energy on other things that are important to me. My priorities are different than yours, but it doesn't mean that I don't care about the world around me. So that's what this person is reminding me of. This person is somebody that is just on a soapbox right now and upset at everyone and all the cruelty and all the injustice and all the two-faced energy. They are just upset at everything right now and everyone, because they feel like nobody is paying attention, nobody's listening, nobody is hearing what is important, and nobody is really doing anything about all of the injustices in this world. And they're going to take a minute to see and notice and appreciate that there are a lot of people out there doing that. They're going to find their place where they actually can truly do that themselves, so that they no longer feel in this energy as well. This person definitely is headed towards the spotlight. This person is meant to enlighten people and open people's minds, but this person may be in a very small-minded energy right now because they are seeing all the people that are in the small-minded and self-righteous energy as evil or cruel, instead of being able to accept that those people just have not found the light yet. And I've been there myself. I have been that person, damn it. PG, and that actually came out in the last pile as well. This person could have had parental guidance that was a little bit off, or parents that just would not accept them as who they are or as what they believe in. Their parents could have been, okay, for an example, their parents could have been diehard Republicans and they're a Democrat, or their parents could have been diehard Democrats and they're a Republican. Whatever the case may be, this person's parents are very different from how they are, and they are having a hard time dealing with the world around them because they feel like everybody's against them and nobody wants to listen to what they have to say, because the people that mattered most to them and were supposed to love them regardless of who they are did not. They didn't like them because they had different opinions than them. H, T, J, TJ, TJ Maxx, N, Q. I'm pretty sure TJ Maxx is a brand or a store or something. E. I don't pay attention to many name brands or stores, or I've never had money for that shit throughout my life anyway, and that shit has never mattered to me. Fuck, the first name brand anything I got, I was like 25, 26 years old, and I found a Nike sweatshirt at my sister-in-law's house, and she didn't know who it belonged to, so she gave it to me. And it was 2 sizes too big, but I loved it, and it lasted forever. Actually, I may still have it. And then lately I've gotten a lot of things from the thrift store that are name brand, because there's a lot of people around here who buy name brand and take it to the thrift store. And so there's been a lot of name brand things I've gotten from the thrift store. There was actually one guy I was talking to at one point. This story must mean something because I'm being very drawn to express it. So there was a guy that I met at the bar one night that was really loving my shoes, and I fucking hated these shoes, by the way. They were bright red, and I hated them. I hated those shoes. And everybody loved them. Everybody loved them. I couldn't figure out why everybody loved them so damn much. And this guy's like, I was like, oh, well, thank you. I got them for $10. And he's like, well, that used to be an expensive brand. And I was like, well, maybe it still is, but I got them at the thrift store brand new for $10. Just because I shop smart, can't hate me. This guy was only talking to me because he thought that I had a bunch of money. Because come to find out, I went home and looked up those shoes, and they were $500 shoes. Holy shit. No wonder everybody loved my shoes that I absolutely hated. M. Merle and Nancy. Thrift shop. The song Thrift Shop is coming to mind. Y, pygmy, T, Q, B, L. Maybe this person is moving away from those shallow people who find materialism to be the most important thing in the world. And this person is moving away from that and finding their voice on what is really important in this world. And so they're having a hard time dealing with anybody who is materialistic. B, L, Q. And they may have even been materialistic at one point in their life too. N, Y, money. D, they may even have accused you of being after money because you're working hard towards your goals when money wasn't the point. D, U, B, dub, bud. E, belt, bell. T, every time a bell rings, an angel gets its wings. So this person is definitely somebody who is meant to be an earth angel in this world, but they are going through a very harsh awakening right now. That's what I'm really getting out of this. E, J, jet. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. V, this person also may feel like they have to leave, and so they may be being very harsh and cold with people because they're not sure if they're coming back, or they're not sure if they'll see these people again, or it's just very painful to be away from the people that they love. Y, Z, A, N. My little brother told me at one point that it is very hard to talk to the people that he isn't around because it hurts a lot, because he misses them. U, M, Unami. Main, man. Ban, nab. Lane, lion. This person is learning how to stay in their own lane, and they may not be staying in their own lane right now. They're in everybody else's lane, trying to control everything everybody else is doing because they just feel like the whole world is out of control because they have realized a lot of things that they never realized before in their life. And now they're seeing them, and now they're upset about them, and they just don't know what to do with it. Beam Me Up Scotty is coming to mind, and a story about when I was younger, everybody was trying to get me to say beam me up Scotty all the time, and I wouldn't say it. I refused to say it. They couldn't understand why until one day, I was like 5 years old at this time too. I was like, why would I tell Scotty to beat me up? I don't want Scotty to beat me up. I thought they wanted me to tell somebody to beat me up. Bean, Jack and the Beanstalk is coming to mind now too. Been, has been. Washed up. This person could feel like they may be a little bit washed up, or like the plans that they had for their life did not pan out in the way that they wanted them to pan out as well. Night, Nan, Jane, James, Janie, Mad, Made, Self-made, Jeans, I Dream of Jeannie, Turtle, Cosmic Egg. This person is going from somebody who used to protect all the beauty that was inside of themselves to expressing it now, and it's really going to take a minute for them to get back to a happy medium. Slow and steady wins the race, and this person may be learning patience. They may be having a hard time being patient with what they are cultivating or what they are creating because it may be taking a long time to get there. Envy. This person could be even dealing with some envy issues as well, wishing that they had what other people have. You could have been the person who did slow and steady, and this person could have did instant gratification. So this person could be upset or envious about what you have because they know it's going to last longer than what they had, because what they had might have been a very temporary thing because they did not put in that time, that effort, and that energy to create it. Instead, it was something that came to them overnight. They may be having a hard time just finding the beauty and taking that slow pace and that slow journey. They could feel like they're very held back, like things just are not going as quickly as they want them to go. Four of Swords, King of Cups, the Stars, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this person might not be seeing the blessings all around them because they spent their whole life doing everything to make everyone else happy, and now they are wanting to go on this new journey, wanting to be this new person, and they see other people around them who have been doing this longer and who are getting to that spot quicker than them. This person's having a hard time seeing any of the blessings around them, having hope, having faith, having trust, keeping their emotional balance as well, expressing their emotions without fear of the outcome. They're having a really hard time doing that. And so they're expressing their emotions in ways that are just very cruel at times, or overly emotional at times, because they are really fearing the outcome of expressing themselves truthfully and honestly, fearing the outcome of going after what they want instead of what everybody else wants them to be doing, having a hard time with their faith, having a hard time with their trust, not taking care of themselves very well at all. And you might actually be taking care of yourself very well. You may be very emotionally mature, emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent. You may be somebody who is very capable of expressing their emotions without worrying about the outcome. You may have a lot of faith, a lot of trust, a lot of belief, a lot of optimism and hope. And you had to go through a lot of hardship to get there too. So don't forget the journey that you went through, because this person is on that same journey to get to where you are now. And I feel like some of you might have forgotten that you were on that journey at one point in time and how it felt to be in that position. And so this person is in that position, feeling like things are never going to work out for them. Things are never going to pan out for them. They are working very hard, but it's all going to everybody else instead of coming to them. And this person just needs some rest. They need some rest. They need some time to reflect. They need to pray more. They need to meditate more. And you can't control what they're doing. It's their choice whether or not they do these things. And some of them may not find their way out of this crap, but a lot of them are going to, because I feel like this pile, there is a lot of healers coming up in this pile that are really working through a lot of things so that they can find their truth and their peace. You are truly compassionate and understanding. You have a heart of gold. Don't hesitate to believe in your dreams. We dream things for a reason. Jacob Lee Conscience. I am trying to find my voice. You make me so nervous. So this person really is, they're trying to find their voice. They feel very nervous. They feel out of their comfort zone. They feel like they are just like a fish out of water, and like they really don't know what they're doing here. And you're so advanced and experienced, and you know everything in this realm. This is your realm of experience. Maybe you should show this person that they have other realms of experience where they are further ahead than you are, and that you don't know everything. They don't know everything, but you don't know everything either. Your singing is so very soothing. Like if this person's a mechanic, you could ask them for help with your vehicle, and that would help to soothe the fact that they are getting help from you in this other realm. Your singing is very soothing. Singing is a type of medicine for your soul and for others. You are very shocking. You tend to shake things up. You bring transformations. So you have brought this person a transformation into their life, and that's why they're behaving like they are, because you knocked down their whole root of existence, and now they're having to build it back up again because they didn't even realize that their foundation was built on this faulty piece of crap. 4744 was on the clock as well. Somebody could be 47 years old. This person is really learning how to build that strong foundation, that real foundation, instead of the fake faulty one, a real foundation that they can truly believe in and truly stand on, because you may have caused them to question a lot of their long held deep values and beliefs, and to realize that those things didn't even make sense. You are always yourself. You don't believe in hiding your true nature. And you are somebody who is yourself. And this person has not been themselves and is not themselves. And for a lot of them, they didn't even realize that they weren't themselves. And so now they're having to figure out who they really are. And they're having to figure out how to show it, and how to be okay with people moving away from them and losing all those people that have been in their life for a long time, but really were not the types of people that they needed around them. You need to start showing your hard work to others. With attention comes recognition. No more invisibility. So I feel like this person also is behaving the way that they are because they feel like you should be seen and recognized for what you are doing in people's lives. And a lot of people in your past have not given you that recognition that you deserved. And this person wants to put truth on your name. They want people to start seeing it. And they may be very, very, very pissed off that people are not seeing it, and people are not showing it, and people are not expressing gratitude to you. People are not seeing you as the blessing that you are. Wow, this person could actually really be spending a lot of their time trying to protect you and trying to gain acknowledgement and recognition for you. as well, because they feel like you just changed their life in such a dramatic way, and you just brought so much beauty into their life that how could anybody ever take advantage of you, use you, or not give you what credit is due to you, because you deserve it. And these other people that were riding your coattails do not deserve it. This person has been bottling up a lot, and they are really just letting it out, and that's what's going to happen. It's going to come out in a very dramatic, harsh way at first, and then it's going to work its way into something else. So that is what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear what you guys thought about it, whether or not it resonates, what you might be going through, who these people might be. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye bye, guys.